Hi there, hope you're having a good day and welcome back to another video. Recently, I did a video on the best non-Nike basketball shoes. So today we're gonna focus solely on Nike, and these are the best performers from Nike that you can get so far in 2022.
Every time I'm losing my way, I'll be coming back to you, back to you. Even though you drive me insane, I'll be coming back to you, back to you. Only gonna ruin my life, you don't deserve my time. Every time I'm losing my way, I'll be coming back to you, back to you, yeah.
Couple things first, the KD15, my pair is still on the way, so they're not going to be on here. I am very excited for them. Going to get at least a few good games in and see how they are. And I also want to clarify that this list is on the more recent releases, so keep in mind that it is not an all-time list. For example, the GT Cut is simply unobtainable with the resale prices. The KD14 came out last year, so I won't be talking about them. But if I was to put them on this video, they will easily be a top 3. So for those who are looking to purchase a new pair from Nike, I'll try my best to make it a top 5 list in order with the best one at the end, because really we're just talking about shoes from one brand. Like if I tell you 8 or 9 shoes with no rankings between them, that's as if I didn't tell you anything because they're all Nike. Okay, let's get started. So coming in at number 5, I have the Jordan 36 Low. By the way, Jordan brand, Nike, I'm not going to differentiate them here. In terms of the setup and core feel, the Low is basically all the same with the regular Jordan 36, except for some very small changes such as the ventilated insole. I prefer the lower cut. This shoe in general has decent cushioning, very good traction indoors. The materials are very thin, so breathability is excellent as well. Being an Air Jordan model and with the tech that you get, I feel like $165 is an acceptable price point. I have heard that some people experience problems with the fit around the pinky toes. From my experience, I didn't have that issue, but with sizing, it's hard to call for everyone, so it's just best if you can try them out in store to make sure that everything is good before you buy. Overall, solid performer and also a great looking shoe to me. Next up is the Giannis Immortality. This is a very affordable option, really cheap at only 80 bucks. Nike has so many solid budget shoes, and the Giannis Immortality, in my opinion, is the best of them. So in the poll that I did on YouTube, seems like the vast majority of you guys will still have Nike as your go-to brand when it comes to basketball shoes. And I think part of the reasons they can maintain a dominant position is the variety of their product offerings, in addition to the marketing and athlete partnerships. What I mean to say is that it's hard to find another brand that can deliver such a great budget shoe with amazing traction and softness in the upper, very lightweight, and I do play in them outdoors too. The outsole is holding up just fine. And for me, I just really like using Nike budget shoes to play outdoors. These guys and the Kyrie Flight Traps are some of the good ones out there. At number 3, I have the Jordan Zoom Separate. These guys have very good traction, pretty squeaky in the indoor gym, and can certainly get you to a hard stop. The cushioning feels nice too. There is a 4-foot zoom unit, and the foam gives you some decent compression. The highlight of these is that they are super easy to break in. Actually, it basically took no time to break in at all. I remember the first time playing in them, they just feel like a pair of shoes that I have already owned. Also, I've noticed that like in pickup games, well, knowing me, you know that I look at people's shoes a lot. I see the Zoom Separate a lot. Like the 2 most common shoes that I see are probably the Kyrie 7 and Zoom Separate. So maybe that tells you something about how good they are. At number 2, I feel bad, but I have to put them together at this spot. The Kyrie Infinity and Kyrie Low 5. Now they are by no means identical, but both Kyries are great performers. The Kyrie Infinity, the cushioning is probably the best of the entire Kyrie line. The Kyrie Low 5, compared to the Kyrie Low 4, is lighter and softer. The traction on both of these Kyries are very good indoors. On the outdoor court, normally I would say avoid Kyries in general because of durability. But again, just from my experience, the Kyrie Low 5 I got comes with XDR rubber, and they do hold up well outdoors actually. So while we're here, I just want to say that, don't let the also durability thing concern you too much, especially if they are all just assumptions. I mean, the best options for outdoors are usually the budget shoes and your older beaters off of your indoor rotation. If you're actually going to play that much and that hard to a point where you burn down the entire outsole, I don't think it's 100% the shoes problem. Might as well make it time to get a new pair. All right, so finally on top of my list for the best Nike performers is the PG6. So when I was ranking these shoes, the PG6 was not a no-brainer pick for the top spot, but across the board in the different performance aspects, it's just hard to find a weakness in these. Full length React feels soft and responsive on feet. Compared to the PG5, they had a major upgrade in cushioning and much better ankle padding. The traction is excellent too. They don't pick up too much dust, and the PG6 feels very low to the ground. Also took very minimal break-in time. Maybe the only thing is that they are not going to be as light as the PG5 if you're really used to playing in those. So that's all for the best Nike basketball shoes that you can get right now. There's some other good ones too, like the Jordan 1 Take 3, Nike Precision 5, and I have a pair of the new Precision 6 coming, so stay tuned for that. Given how many good options there are, it makes sense that Nike continues to dominate other brands. Let me know your favorite Nike shoes to play in down in the comments. Do you agree or disagree with me on the list? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Every time I'm losing my way, I'll be coming back to you, back to you. Even though you drive me insane, I'll be coming back to you.